Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel, the best place for who wants to be a better player in the global market. In this video, I'm showing how to write an import-export business plan. I think you are going to get some really good ideas. The possibilities are truly endless when it comes to building your business and be your own boss. One of the most important aspects of successful business is commerce. As a business owner or co-founder, you need to understand this aspect at all its levels. Especially if the business is based on some import-export strategy. In this case, it might be essential to know how to make a business plan import-export. If your plan is not the right one, you will not obtain the success that you are aiming for. You can create one of these import-export business plans yourself by using your work team. Or you can even access online software that will do it for you automatically with even less investment. But even if you choose the second option, you still need to know what you are looking for. This is why a basic knowledge in the matter can make a big difference for you and the future of your business. Before we get into a business plan sample and the details of it, certain tips will help. You will have to adapt your resources and objective to your possibilities. It implies knowing your company well enough to do so. The best way to reach knowledge when it comes to export and import is by trying different strategies. Even if you do not always make the best decisions, the experience will help you understand it better. After you know, you need to make sure that you have the resources as well. It will take time, funds and determination to do it, but it is going to be worth it. The most important is the export business plan and also the key to your success. So, let's see how an export business plan sample looks like and what are the steps of it. 1. Advertise yourself online. Nowadays all businesses need a quality website. If you're thinking to sell your products outside the country, your website needs to be responsive to foreign clients. Make sure to have a contact form that makes you reachable promptly. It is extremely important because most of your communications will be done online. Of course, this involves many hours spent at the laptop talking with your clients. But it is all worth it in the end. Nowadays, a business without a proper website doesn't exist. That is impossible to attract foreign customers without being online. 2. Make a developed market research. Before you start selling, you need to know your commercial environment well. Different markets have different norms and specifications. And you need to be aware of most of them to increase your profit. Use the internet and read some marketing books to get the information you need. It is even better if you have a reliable team to work with. Your coworkers will become experts in different fields, and you will complement one another. You need to know the size of the market that you want to enter as well as your main local competitors. The good idea is to offer what your local competitors don't to be successful. With a minimum but serious research, you can identify these opportunities and exploit them. 3. Create your package. The way your product looks can make the difference between a successful company and a struggling one. Wrap your products in attractive packages and create special offers. If you have a quality product without a good wrapping and PR, you will never sell. If you feel like there are no competitors, you did your research wrong. An important aspect when it comes to packaging is originality. Be different than other similar companies, and you will be noticed. 4. Adjust to foreign market norms. This is just as important as the researching process. After you get the knowledge you need, you will need to adjust to the new regulations. Bend your rules and offers based on what your market needs always. Each market has its potential. And as a business owner, you need to exploit that to your benefit. It might mean creating special products or offers for different countries. But the investment will bring you a lot of success in the end. 5. Stay in touch with customers. Your customers are the main factor that generates your financial success. This is why you need to be aware of their needs and preferences. And the best way to do that is by keeping in contact with them. You can add a lot of chat applications to your website, and most of them are even free. And make sure you include personal information like phone number, email or addresses. Adjust the information you share based on your desired method of communication. You can delegate this task to a specific person in your team. 6. Invest for better sales. It takes money to make money, is the saying that you need to keep in mind. And it couldn't be any truer. The more you invest in your product and its quality, the more you will see your sales grow. But you also need to invest in the advertisement of your products as well. Make sure to have a special section in your budget for such investments. Also, update your budget every month. Or tell your accountant to do it and keep you informed about the modifications. At the beginning of your company, you will need to invest more to cover more aspects. But in time your investments will stay at their minimum, and you will enjoy the increased number of sales. Look for investment opportunities and use them to develop your business for the long run. The plan above is perfect for a business plan for the export trading company. You can adjust the specifics of such a plan to the needs of your company. The important thing is not to neglect the aspects above when you want to gain professional stability and success. This import-export business plan sample gives you a good idea of what you need to keep an eye on. Even if you use an application or program, you need to consider these steps for an import-export business plan. But the import part tends to be slightly different than the export one. The difference is mainly a legal one, but it has other aspects to consider as well. When you do an export business plan, you consider other markets' norms rather than your own. When you make an import plan, you have to look for products that match the norms of your own country. It is best to start by having an example business plan export to guide your steps on. Most likely, if you do an import business plan, you want to get products from abroad to sell in your country. But there are certain things that you should avoid when you make an import-export business plan. Common mistakes to avoid. 1. No capital. If you have no funds to invest, you might be wasting your time. Especially at the beginning of your professional journey, your budget is highly important. If you split your capital right, your chances of success will increase. Try to adapt the investments you need to make to the funds that you have available. If you do it the other way around, you will not be able to afford all your plans. A good accountant will help you split your capital wisely, regardless of the number of funds that you have. On the other hand, no funds simply mean no business. 2. Not paying attention to exchange rates. Exchange rates are tricky, and you need to keep an eye on them. If you make your plan without considering the exchange rates, you will only lose money. And you will not even realize how much of a difference it can make. Stay informed about different exchange rates and tries to adapt to them. Sometimes it's better to work with the local currency of a country. It will save you from converting unnecessary funds and wasting your capital. Also, when you need to convert, try to do it with a high amount of funds and as rare as possible. But the best idea is to try to adapt to an international currency if that is possible. Many countries have economies based on euros or dollars, and you can work with such currencies easier. 3. Detailed records of your transactions. Recording your transactions is important for your present and future business plan. It will help you keep an eye on your funds and investments and do the changes that are needed. There are several programs that you can use to keep track of your transactions. Some of them are even free or have a trial version that you can use. Also, your accountant can complete this task successfully and give you access to your financial archive every time you need. If you neglect this aspect, you risk losing track of your financial history and developing a chaotic business plan. When recording your transactions, make sure to include data like time, the amount spent or received, and customer information. However, you can get them as detailed as possible and record everything that is important to you. 4. New opportunities. Not keeping an eye on new opportunities is always a mistake. It can make you lose possibilities of progress on the long run. Also, you will not be able to adjust to the market's needs, which are constantly changing. If you don't have time to do this yourself, make sure you delegate this task to a competent coworker. Someone needs to pay attention to the opportunity to develop your products and your business on a regular basis. You never know when a new chance appears and how much profit you can make of it. Stay in touch with your analyst coworker and ask for their opinion when you want to make a new investment, especially a pricey one. 5. Trying to do everything yourself. Never try to be a one-man show kind of business owner. It will only overload your schedule and become a problem at many levels. If you try to do everything yourself, you will make numerous mistakes and forget important aspects. Plus, your coworkers, if you have any, will not be happy either. In a team, everyone needs to feel valuable to obtain success. It also brings more motivation to the entire crew and better results for the future. Even if you might be good at doing multiple tasks, try to stick with one or two. Let your coworkers take care of the rest, especially the time-consuming ones. After all, a business's success is due to the hard work of everyone involved. Having different departments for different aspects of your company is a great idea for everyone. 6. Not considering several forms of payment. Payment forms are crucial, and they require a different type of attention. Don't just limit your payment options at one method because this will make you lose clients. Nowadays, money can be transferred online in a variety of ways. You can use online banking accounts or different websites such as PayPal to complete your transactions. Incorporate such options into your website so that your clients will find it easy to pay you. If they struggle too much with your payment method, they might just give up. And you don't want that because your business will not evolve at all. Do a quick online search to find all the payment methods that are available. Add as many of them as you can to your website and promotional materials. Especially if you are trading with foreigners, is a great idea to know what the popular payment method is for them. 7. Insure your goods. When you are shipping items abroad, unexpected things can happen. Your good can get damaged or stolen in the process of shipping. If you are thinking to avoid spending money on premium insurance companies, you take a lot of risks. And your clients will not be happy if your products don't reach them in a perfect condition. The mistake of not properly insuring your goods can cost you even more money in the long run. It will end up with a bunch of unhappy customers and a lot fewer sales for you. Not to mention the negative testimonials and reviews that you will have to face. It is also important to not go to the cheapest supplier or shipper for your goods. People who import and export products know that the shipper is one of the main investments. So, avoid saving money on these procedures and make sure that your clients get what they paid for. 8. Underestimating your products. It's understandable that you want to beat the market with lower-priced products than your competitors. But if you sell your good too cheap, your clients might not trust their quality. It doesn't mean that you can't sell cheaper than others, but the key is how much cheaper. Finding the correct price can be tricky if you don't have a marketing team. However, if you do the right research, you will be able to figure out what the correct price is by yourself. You can create special offers and give your customers discounts as often as possible. It is a better way to beat your competitors and without underestimating your products. By following these tips and avoiding the mistakes above, your company will reach a higher level of success. Don't be afraid to ask for opinions, especially when you are trading internationally. It is also important to surround yourself with capable people that will enrich the value of your team. Also, remember that a good import-export plan is more often than not based on previous experience. Which means that you might not get it right the first time you try to do it. Learn from your mistakes and improve your plan constantly. Even if unique problems can appear at any moment during a global transaction, it doesn't mean that you can't be in control. Try to spend the time to stay informed and learn from your customers. Sometimes they can give you the key to fixing certain trading issues. They can tell you what kind of shipment they prefer, or what payment method. All this information will help you adjust to the market's needs and keep your customers happy. The global trading practices tend to be in constant change for all the partners involved. But if you avoid being conservative and struggle to evolve, you should keep up with the changes. Take the small steps and don't rush your way to success. An export-import business plan is one of the main keys to your professional evolution. But a plan is just a plan, and you need to be ready to adjust it when needed. Finally, last but not the least, if you are satisfied with this video, just share it with your friends and comment below. Your comment is very much crucial for us. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Like, comment and share with your friends. I appreciated all your support. Enjoy your journey.